Marjorie Taylor Greene released this video. It's basically a promo for her campaign, where she makes a not so subtle connection between hog hunting and hunting Democrats. Now, for people that have watched the show for a while, you probably understand that right-wingers like to speak in code to their core constituency and then have plausible deniability when asked about it publicly, about what they're actually advocating for. And this, to me, is a prime example of that.
We've got skyrocketing inflation, high diesel fuel, and Democrats' America Last policies. Democrats aren't the only one destroying
this
farmers'
season on
ability
Duck Dynasty.
to put food on the table. We've got wild hogs destroying farmers' fields. So we decided to go hog hunting. American farmers out. Sign up below and let's go in that helicopter and go hog hunting. Enter to win now.
So I love it.
Yeah.
I love how she went to like some composer and was like, give me A&E trashy reality series like Storage Wars, Pawn Stars, circa 2007 intro music as the backing for my campaign commercial.
Well, what's interesting there is
masterful.
Like, she says, so she intros it into saying, you know, Democrats aren't the only one destroying farmers' ability to make money. It's wild hogs. So let's kill the wild hogs. It does not take a rocket scientist to know what the kind of connection that she's trying to have her constituency make. And, you know, we've seen this happen before. One of the Erics, maybe it was Eric Greitens running in Missouri, had an ad where he was hunting rhinos, basically making it even more explicit. And that caused some condemnations from other people on the right, probably because it was hunting his own as opposed to Democrats, Republicans in name only. He was alluding to, but yeah, I mean, she's look. This is somebody who is a congressperson, and I think to be savvy consumers of right-wing content and to understand what they're trying to do, you have to cut through the BS where she's going to publicly say that I was not talking about Democrats, and just know the QAnon types, the right-wingers who have been listening to Rush Limbaugh all their lives, they've been trained to look for secret messages that are just for them in public statements by their Republican leaders, because they feel like, yeah, you know, they can't say it publicly, but they really feel it privately. And then they'll give them those kinds of kernels. Trump's an expert at that as well.
Do you think Marjorie Taylor Greene cut this promo before or after her husband went and filed for divorce without her?
Is that confirmed? I saw like some Occupy Democrats type account.
No, it's like he went to court.
Actually.
Yeah, he went to court in D.C. and he said our marriage is irretrievably broken.
Well, she did have that affair with her trainer, so maybe this was a long time coming.
I was going to say that, you know, that ad gave off some real like divorced mom energy, but maybe it wasn't just energy. Maybe she was
channeling it.
He divorced her because of that ad. He's decided to leave her for the hogs.
Right. Yes.
This is
boy.
degenerate rich people shit. This hog hunting from helicopters. That's not anything I'd ever heard of. And I had a father who worked with the Game and Fish Department to set rules for things like that. That should be fucking illegal. You should not be able to shoot animals from a helicopter or a plane or anything like that. And I looked it up, and it was made legal in Texas in 2011 through a loophole bill that is a violation of both state and federal law to sport hunt from an aircraft, but House Bill 716 create a loophole. The cost, and this is where we get to the elite degenerates portion of the topic. The cost for these so-called chopper shoots averages between $1,000 and $1,800. The gunner, who is referred to as the qualified landowner or landowner's agent, applies for a permit and undergoes training, so-called, before boarding the chopper. With permit in hand, the gunner pays the helicopter outfitter services to provide the necessary training, take them up, flush hogs out, and kill them. So basically, like, there's some sort of it's they're pretending like it's not for sport. It's because you're a trained person dealing with this real hog problem, but it's just for rich assholes to go, play fucking Rambo in the sky.
That was a storyline in Succession where they go for some corporate retreat to shoot hogs. So I've never heard.
I hope the helicopters crash. That's despicable.
Yeah, and also
it's just
Bore on the floor.
I just want to point this out really quickly. Like the wild hog problem is for some reason something that Republican politicians are, and I'm sure it hurts certain farmers, but it's not this outsized problem. That's why Bill Cassidy said that we should still have AR-15s to kill wild hogs.
Yeah, I think if you're a farmer, you should be able to get permitted, but you should not this like sport thing where you pay $1,800 a pop to become a landowner's agent by law, so you can go up strapped into a helicopter and shoot hogs is just absurd. I can't believe, like, it's one of the most ridiculous things going on in America that I've heard of.